Started, big. I bet. We talk facts podcast. It's your host today, Al Haji. I'm gonna let my boy Lorenzo introduce himself. I kind of already gave an introduction about me. I'm Oklahoma University journalism major, graduating in the year 27. I'm gonna let Lorenzo introduce himself.
Yo, it's your boy Lorenzo, man. Navy vet, former college athlete, college dropout as well. Just here, go over all the sports, man. You got to run down our opinions, how we feel about who on top right now, man. Boxing world, basketball, college basketball, damn, I'm tripping. NBA. Mm, I got my son with me, so y'all hear him in the background.
Shout
That's
out to
him,
Santana.
boy Santana. He trying to be in the pod too, but I can't give him too much exposure right now.
Definitely, we got the three hosts today, so you know what I'm saying. We're gonna definitely get into it. Let's start off with college basketball, brother. I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of talent. Watching that game yesterday, Darren Peterson dropping 18 points, 50% from the field in 20 minutes.
Yeah, bro. And it was like a highlight reel 18. Like it wasn't no quiet 18, bro. My man's caught a body. He ISO on AJ. He's still in the rock, bro. I feel like he the number one pick.
I, I could feel that way too, but then again, I feel like it's way more competition that we didn't even think about. I know you know about Caleb Wilson out of UNC, what
Yes,
he did yesterday.
he's a dog.
You got Cameron Boozer for Duke, even though they
Hmm.
lost, you still got a dog in him over there.
That is
I
a
think
true.
you
That's a fact.
should know Michael Brown Jr., the guard
I
from
know
Louisville.
Michael. Yes, sir.
You know Michael Brown Jr. I know you know about the player from Illinois, the rookie that just dropped 43. Not a rookie, but freshman that just dropped 43.
I heard about him. I'm not too familiar with his game, bro, but I did see that.
Oh
I
yeah.
did see that. I gotta tune in more with Illinois.
So how you Keaton Wagler is his name.
I like him. That's the is that the guard from Houston?
No, the guard from Houston. I know
No, that's
exactly who you
Kingston.
mean.
That's
That's
Kingston
Kingston.
Flemings.
That's
That's Fleming.
Kingston
That's Flemings.
Flemings.
Yeah,
Kingston
Wagler.
Flemings.
That's Illinois. Illinois. That's the
Mm,
Illinois kid.
How you feel about just the whole draft class in general? Like, I feel like this is probably the best draft class we've ever seen.
In
Like,
my
this is great.
opinion.
Your opinion?
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
Oh,
Finish.
no, you're good. You're good. You're good.
In my opinion, I'm gonna definitely agree with you. I feel like every player could blow. It all depends on where they go. Like a few of the guys, I feel like they go to an organization where they have the ball in their hands too much, they might not be as successful. I feel like some of them are gonna be like fantastic role players, like what I'm saying, like as in like a Klay Thompson or those type of like the top premier role players. Whereas I feel like the top three can go anywhere and dominate. Like top five, really. I feel like you throw AJ DeMasta, Caleb Wilson, um, Cameron Boozer,
Mm,
Darren Peterson,
mm,
and Michael Brown. I feel like they
mm.
can go anywhere and kind of contribute right away. The rest of the guys, I feel like they gotta be in the right system.
So, what team you think gonna be like the team to win it all for March Madness? I definitely seen a lot of people say they believe UConn gonna run it back with Dan Hurley. I've seen people say Arizona may win it with them being undefeated. Cole Pete,
Yeah,
Braden
bro.
Murray, that
Cole is
freshman
cold.
duo.
Cole is cold, bro. I forgot about Cole. I'm not gonna lie. Cole is cold. Arizona, they got a nice squad, man. But I feel like if it was to come down to it between UConn and Arizona, I feel like UConn would have the advantage just simply off of them constantly being there, bro. And I believe they got a lot of like older players on their team. And I feel like college basketball, when it comes down to March Madness, it's all about having the older guys. Who got the most like vets in college? You know what I'm saying? Like who got the seniors that been playing, that been putting in work. They've been in March Madness before. Whereas you could have a fantastic team with 4 freshman starters, but it's different. It's like the NBA playoffs, like you get to the playoffs, that's a different breed. So I feel like that's just something down the line. I mean, it's about to be March, so I guess we about to find out. But that's something definitely as March is going on, we'll see, who progresses. And it's always gonna be those 2, 3 small schools that come out of
Yeah,
nowhere and run through the tournament, bro, blowing
literally.
teams out. Norfolk State might end up going to the tourney again, bro. Like you never know.
Now that's the literally the truth though. Like I can't even sit here and say these teams aren't doing nothing. Even about St. Louis, I know you know about Robbie Avila.
Yeah.
So St. Louis is 21 right now in the rankings. We got Miami, Ohio Dade 24 in the rankings, 22 and 0.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, they are, bro. I did. I seen a post about them the other day. See, like I wasn't too familiar with them, but I did see that, bro. And
and
teams
it's
like that, they gonna get in. They don't
they
even have
gonna
to be
get
playing
in.
nobody big, but they gonna make it to the tourney. They gotta put them in the tourney.
Oh yeah. And back to what you were saying too with the four freshman stars, it kind of brings Duke memories back when they
Yep,
had Zion, Cam Reddish, RJ Barrett, Trey
exactly.
Jones. At
And
the
we
end
all
of the
thought they was
day,
gonna win.
yeah,
We all thought they was gonna win, bro, and it didn't happen. Like
they
we
did.
seen it with Kentucky.
Yeah.
Kentucky had the Harrison twins along with that was that was 2014, 15. I know I was in
2014,
ninth grade, bro. They
That
had
was
like the
with Cat
stack
too, wasn't it?
cat, yeah, cat D Book.
Jamal Murray, if I'm not mistaken.
Nah, he was with Briscoe and
Mm.
Tyler Ulis, them, De'Aaron
Mm.
Fox. That was a few years after. But like it kind of put me in that perspective. Like that team went undefeated and lost in the championship to Wisconsin, bro, to Frank Kaminsky.
Yeah. And
Like,
it's and I forgot you are right. That I didn't want to mistake Jamal Murray, but I did remember they had Devin Booker that year.
yeah,
And
bro.
that's the
And he was
year
coming off the
everybody
bench.
that's even crazier. Like Kentucky definitely brings out the guards. Like you done seen Tyrese
Oh
Maxey
yeah.
go there do his thing. You done seen Tyler Hero go there do his
Hmm.
thing. Jamal Murray go there do his thing. Rob Dillingham at that go there do his thing.
Yeah, bro.
So
And I feel like that goes to show how like so they say how some schools, big schools, like they produce players, but they get to the league and they don't do much.
mm,
I feel like Kentucky is one of those schools. They have constantly produced guards, like and like good guards, like they're not mediocre. Like we got
yeah,
all stars in there. They even got some bigs, bro. Like Kentucky was on the run for like a decade, bro. They've been producing. Now Cal left, they kind of fell off. Like we don't hear about Kentucky no more. And so I feel like that also goes to show how good of a coach John Calipari is as well. Um, uh,
great
I
coach.
I I'm I wanna give him the benefit of the doubt. I want to give him a few more years with Arkansas, and I think he'll get back to it. But I feel like you can't go wrong with Cal, man. Even his guard's now good. I
Yeah.
believe he got Darius A Cup played for them, right?
There's a
Yeah,
Cub
bro.
Jr.
Yeah,
Malik
that's
Thomas.
a dog. Yeah, Malik Thomas, a dog, bro. And people sleeping on him. I mean, I feel he hasn't been, living up to what people expected him to do in college, but he also shares the backcourt with a lot of guards. Like
Yeah.
they still got DJ Wagner, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's a stacked team right there too. Like that could be a team we see in March Madness if they make it. I'm not sure do they have a decent record this year?
Yeah, they have a decent record. Arkansas is playing decent this year. I think they're ranked, I think 16 or 17, so they're definitely in that ranking. They just beat Oklahoma. Crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
did they play? They played there?
Yeah, they
You
played
went to
here.
the game?
I didn't go to the game, but I did watch the highlights. I literally just got here like when I got here, I think the fourth day they were playing, and I was like,
Yeah, that's
ah,
hard.
yeah. Then again, it's like we do have the number one player for women's college basketball playing for Oklahoma, Leah Chavez Jr.
She do go to OU, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's cold. I'm not gonna lie. She like up there with Juju, in my opinion, bro.
Mhm.
Like Juju cold, bro. Chavez definitely cold. I watched her highlights in high school. Like,
Oh yeah. And when I was watching the highlights too, when they played South Carolina, the fact that she scored more points in overtime than the second half is absurd. So
it's
she definitely had
absurd,
that
bro.
dog in her.
Yeah, bro.
So who do you think, Zoe, out that whole freshman class, who do you think will have the best NBA career at that whole freshman class this year for the upcoming draft? Who you think out of all those players will
Man.
have the best career?
So I've been thinking about a breakdown when it comes to that. So in my opinion, I feel as if Darren Peterson, he can have the best career simply because he plays both sides. He plays offense and defense, and he's the elite shot maker, bro.
Oh yeah,
AJ the best is a good shot maker, but we also like when I watch BYU, he kind of gets like he sleeps on defense sometimes. Like even yesterday, he was getting the one-on-one matchups with Darren Peterson, bro, and he kind of was moving timid on defense. Whereas Darren Peterson in your face, bro, and he's not like that's a big 6'6" guard. He could play the one or the two, bro.
yeah,
He can score. He can play make. He's gritty. You know, you like players like that, but it's all about him staying healthy as far as when he gets to the NBA because he's already been injured. Now AJ has the upside over Darren Peterson. Just simply that's a 6'9" like stretch.
yeah.
Like, he can play the three or
Two-way
the
wing
four.
at that.
Two-way wing, yeah, like that's a two-way wing. And he also he's a pretty decent shot creator. You know what I'm saying? So it could go both ways. They're both hella athletic. Um Now my other take, I feel like Cameron Boozer is probably going to last the longest simply because
Mm,
like he kind of got that Tim Duncan game, bro. Tim Duncan, a little bit more athleticism. He could put the ball on the floor a little bit more. But I feel like he'll be like one of those, but like he's gonna have a healthy career. We're not really gonna see him, you know what I'm saying, get injured too much. He's not really just playing above the rim. Like he kind of remind me of Cooper Flag, if
yeah.
I'm being honest. He remind me of Cooper Flag. Uh Now
Don
I
Sire over there making dogs.
yeah, like it's kind of tough, bro. And it also I feel like I gotta factor in like where they gonna go. Cause I feel like I believe it's looking like the Pacers are gonna get the number one pick this year, if
Yeah,
I'm not mistaken. And so I feel like you put Darren Peterson in Indiana with Tyrese Halliburton and those guys, like he succeeds, bro. Like
I ain't gonna lie, that's probably gonna be a final scene right
that's you know
there.
what I'm saying, bro. Like did they fire Rick Carlisle?
No, they haven't fired Rick Carlisle.
Okay, all right. So yeah, like Rick Carlisle, get him, bro. They have the green light, bro. Like that's damn near. They don't play that much defense, but they get in the shootouts every game, or at least last year. You know, Tyrese out this year, so they kind of have a bad season. But when he's healthy, bro, like nobody expected them to go to the finals. They got to the playoffs, and their chemistry, like they look like they've been playing together their whole life. You add Darren Peterson in there and replace because who's at the two right now? I know they got
Andrew
Nemhard
Nemhart.
starting. Oh,
No,
he
oh, I
okay.
think it's Andrew Nemhart, and then I think they're
Neesmith,
starting Neesmith.
Neesmith. Yeah. So you add Darren Peterson in there, and no disrespect to Neesmith, but that's a way better player. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like you can do so much more, and that's another slasher on top of because Indiana doesn't really have any slashers. That's a
they
shooting
don't.
team. They gonna try to shoot your lights out. Tyrese
Yeah,
gonna play make. And I feel like they add another big in there. I think they only got one pick this year, but if they sign somebody in the offseason, I think that can like Darren Peterson's career can really skyrocket off the bat.
and I ain't gonna lie, that's probably the most legit answer I've heard because with Darren Peterson, he definitely has a playmaker, and with to Tyrese Halliburton, in which Tyrese
Hmm.
Halliburton is an unselfish playmaker. You'll see him drop probably 12 points a game, but his assist numbers will be high, like 14,
Yeah,
15, with a
yeah,
high
bro.
plus negative.
Hmm.
So his plus
Because he
minus,
don't he don't care about shooting the ball.
you don't. I,
You
I,
put
I
you
would.
with that player.
You done seen Tyrese threw it to the backboard to himself to get the
Yeah,
assist.
you know what
So
I'm
it's like,
saying? Like, bro, you put a elite shot making guard with a point guard like that, bro. They have no choice but to be successful, bro.
yeah,
Like as long as he put the work in, because the league a different breed. But
yeah,
he didn't got this far, so I'm pretty sure he not about to, you know what I'm saying, slow down.
yeah.
But that's I feel like he can Darren Peterson with Indiana, that could be something special.
And
And
I love that take. I can't even sit here and lie. I feel like that's an amazing take. For some reason though, I don't know. It's like I feel like Caleb Wilson's gonna have. I don't know. For some reason,
Yeah,
he reminds me of
sneaky.
Kevin Garnett.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
he's
yeah,
mobile. He can
yeah.
move at 6'9". He can shoot the three and has a good release point to it. He's an
Hmm.
improved ball handler. I
Yeah,
remember he was playing for Holy Innocents, and he wasn't really a ball handler like that. He was mainly known to rebound and score and work in that post. But the averages that he's putting is literally crazy. I mean, yes, he probably has to work better on his on-ball defense and probably pushing the ball quicker when he's getting
yeah,
screening rolls.
for
But at
sure.
the end of the day, bro, he plays defense. He's a great rebounder. He smart. He definitely has IQ. His turnovers per game is, I think, less than two. It's like
Yeah,
2.4 less than two. So that's great for somebody starting their year. And he's an amazing free throw shooter. Gets to the
yeah.
line
He's a
and
very
he
good
shows
free throw
mid
shooter.
range fadeaway.
Hmm.
So, but Aaron Peterson, Caleb, I feel like it's gonna be a crazy draft class. Uh, definitely want to get into boxing as well. How you felt about that
Man,
yesterday?
so
I know Shakur
man,
Stevenson fought one.
I stayed up all night waiting on the fight, bro. I fell asleep. I had to wake up. I caught it right as it started. And I'm not gonna lie, like I had never really just watched a Shakur fight, bro. Like I'm a big Tank fan. I'm
Yeah,
a huge Tank fan, bro. And
shout out
so
to Tank.
shout out Tank, man. But after yesterday, bro, like Shakur won a fan of me simply off of like dude is so technically sound and like technically sound, bro. His reflexes like are on point. They're sharp. Like you could tell he like he's a savant, bro. Like you could tell he really watched the film and watched this man
Yeah,
before he went in there to fight him. Dude only landed 72 punches out
damn,
of 468 thrown.
damn.
Like you're not hitting him, bro. And Shakur like had dude face sliced up, cut open, and like Shakur looked like he didn't get touched, bro. And
Damn.
I'm watching the fight, and because I always see like the comments like, oh, people like, oh, Shakur is a born fighter. You know, he's not fun to watch. Bro, I was smiling watching this fight, bro. Cause I'm like, I feel like I'm playing fight night, bro. Like this man is his defense is A1, bro. Like I honestly don't see nobody beating Shakur simply off of like he's not gonna let you hit him.
Yeah.
Like until he made Teofimo look so slow and bad. Like it was he looked like an amateur out there, bro. And like Teofimo was a great fighter. Don't get me wrong. I feel like he kind of went in there kind of lackadaisical. And he looked slow. You know, he was fighting with a low guard. I really don't care for people that fight with a low guard
Yeah.
because your punch is gonna take. I feel like it adds an extra second or two to get a punch off. And Shakur was just on top of everything, bro. It
Oh
was a
yeah.
master class fight, bro. I'm not gonna.
Oh
And
yeah.
after the fight, he called out Conor Ben, so might be seeing Shakur versus Conor Ben whenever. I really hope they do make that fight happen. I want to see him and Devin Haney or him and Tank.
Devin
But
Devin Haney, I feel like that's gonna be a crazy fight.
that's gonna be a crazy fight for sure. That's gonna be a crazy fight for sure. Both good fighters. I feel like Devin Haney don't really got no power. It's not gonna be a fight where like nobody's gonna get knocked out, bro. It's definitely gonna be a fight. You're gonna have to sit down and really watch it and go with the punches because it's not gonna be like a Javante Davis fight. You can't expect that big knockout from them. Like they
Yeah.
both technically sound. Devin Haney gonna try to get his jab off, but Shakur, you really gotta. That's a hard dude to hit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Watching that
So,
fight yesterday, I almost felt sorry for Tiafini. It was bad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It was bad, bro.
so we obviously know Shakur Sanders. He's 26-0 now, right?
Yeah, 26. Yeah,
26-0. So we obviously I'm gonna throw in some names. Floyd Mayweather, Terrence Bud Crawford, Andre Ward. Do you think Shakur Stevenson is gonna reach above his limits and pass these fighters into their records? Because I believe he's already going into that list of he's making the right moves
he's
into
definitely making
being
the
into
right
that list.
move. That's not a bad angle, bro. I could after watching him fight, I could see it now. If you'd have asked me before yesterday, I probably been like, hell nah, bro. But nah, like after yesterday, I gained so much respect for dude. Like as a fighter, like even as a person, a competitor, bro. Like
Yeah.
he just fought. He already calling out the next opponent, bro. Like he with it. Like you know what I'm saying? And that like he's one of those people I had to see for myself, bro. I was just going off of comments I seen. I had never really seen him fight. But after yesterday, he definitely can get up there with Floyd and Bud. And I feel like he might because simply off it, bro. Bud in his corner. Bud gonna
Yeah.
help him and show him the ropes, bro. Like he already a good fighter, but I feel like you got Legend in your corner. Like Floyd was helping him in his camp for this fight. Like I feel like that always helps you be 2 steps ahead of your competition, bro. You
And
know?
it's always, and I feel like it's gonna be the younger ones coming too, because I believe the next boxer up, who I believe is just gonna break numbers and skyrocket. I know you heard of Abdullah Mason,
Yes, bro.
twenty and
Love
0,
him as a fighter, bro.
17 KOs.
Yeah, bro. Love him as a fighter. He's cold. That's my favorite young boxer, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That dude cold. He's a big boxer, bro. He got so much potential.
Oh yeah. Do you think he'll have more? I want to say in this question, do you think if him and Shakur was to fight today, because Abdullah is lightweight, is Shakur lightweight too?
Um, I
Or
think I think Abdullah still fight at 135
yeah,
and Shakur's at 140 or
it can
142.
happen.
It can have, yeah, they definitely could make it happen. I feel like that's one of those things where, like, in order for that to happen, Shakur, because obviously they're not on the same, like, you know what I'm saying, as far as like status wise, they're not on the
Yeah,
same level. But Shakur could like bless him with that fight. Now, I don't think he'll beat Shakur, but I do think he can give him a run for his money simply because dude, he's a good young fighter, bro, and he's hungry. Like the fights I've seen him, he got power, bro. He got speed. He has length. So I feel like when he really gets like up there, like becomes a vet, bro, he's
yeah.
gonna be a problem. Like that's gonna be the next person we talking. Like, yo, he gonna reach Floyd and Bud? Like I feel like he's next up for sure. Definitely.
Do you see Tank making a comeback? I know Tank just got arrested. He was on a run, got bailed out. I think it was like 6,800. He only paid
Yeah,
6,800 bail, so he only had to pay 10% of that.
10%.
Do you believe Tank will make a comeback? And if you think
Um,
so, why you think that?
so I'm gonna give an unbiased statement. So I feel like Tank just got to get his heart back in it, bro. Like after watching his fight with Lamont Roach, which I'm not gonna lie, I feel like is they kind of came up together. They know each other personally, so I don't think he really gave his all in that fight. He wasn't really trying to hurt him. Like Lamont Roach was he did what he was supposed to do in that fight, but it just looked like Tank kind of over the politics of boxing. Like I feel like he was cool. Like this, he just want to fight, but it's like I can't fight. I gotta deal with A, B, C, and D.
Yeah.
And oh, people saying I'm ducking this person, but in reality, like I'm not ducking this person. So I feel like if he does come back, like he gotta stay focused, man. Come up. Yeah.
Shout out to Santana.
I feel like Tank he can come back. Now, do I think we'll get the same Tank we used to seeing? I don't think we'll get the same Tank we're used to seeing unless he comes back with that fire in his belly or he fights somebody like he really hate. Like I feel like if we were to, which I doubt it'll ever happen, we were to get a Devin Haney Tank fight, like he'll come 110%, bro. He's gonna try to break Buddy face off. Like, but he gotta stay out the legal trouble too, man. That's what's really holding him back. Like they stripped him. I seen something, they stripped his belt a few weeks ago, vacated his belt. So, well, it's really hard to tell. It's hard to tell when it comes to Tank. You never really know, but like without a doubt, if he does fight, bro, like he's gonna hurt you. He can knock you out at any
Oh
at
yeah.
any time. Uh, and it's
Oh
gonna
yeah.
be it's gonna be exciting, bro. And he's always the money grab, bro. People are gonna watch Gervonta Davis, so whoever he fights, they always come up. They
Yeah.
leave hurting, but they always come up. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and so
Yeah.
I feel like that's just not somebody boxing just gonna let flow like flow away in the wind, bro. He's still their money maker in my opinion. As
Oh
far
yeah.
as like people gonna want to see exciting fights, they want to see knockouts. Tank Davis that guy for knockouts.
Oof. And you're not lying about that either. So definitely shout out to Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah, bro.
NFL honor predictions. First, I want to just start off with this. I know you've seen the news. Bill Belichick did not get selected for first ballot Hall of Famer. I
Trying to
personally
blackball him.
thought that was the craziest thing I've seen that whole week because of what he did in the thousands should be researched.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
gonna lie. His coaching, like it always takes a player to win a game, but the player can't win without a coach. I mean, when
it's
Phil
not gonna
Jackson
happen.
was playing with Mike wouldn't have been able to win without Phil Jackson.
Oh,
When Kobe was playing with Phil Jackson and Shaq, he wouldn't have win without Phil Jackson. And that just goes on to the same criteria because I believe that the things that Bill Belichick did, bro, needs to be researched. Even when Randy Moss was playing with him,
yeah,
even when they had the late run in, I believe, I'm forgetting his name, but it's a crazy receiver.
is it what? One of the short white guys they had, Wes
Yep,
Walker,
yep,
Julian Edelman,
yep. Them
Danny
two right
Amendola.
there, them two right there literally sealed
Yeah,
the deal.
bro. Yeah,
And I
bro.
remember they had LeGarrette Blunt just running the
LeGarrette
whole
Blunt. Yeah,
man.
bro. Like that's and I seen that, bro, and I feel like they trying to blackball him. They didn't give it to him simply off of when he was coaching, bro. He was all about ball, bro. Like
Yeah,
he went in his interviews. He didn't give people the benefit of doubt. The how other coaches they kind of talk to the media. Bill Belichick kind of like, yo, get the fuck out my face. I don't care.
yeah,
They suck. We beat them. Like Nets game, and I feel like that's kind of the the bad part of sports nowadays. Like it's all ran off emotion, bro. Like somebody they won't get in the Hall of Fame just because the media doesn't like him or the people voting him. He treated them bad, so you're not gonna get in. And you should get in, bro, because he's literally arguably the best NFL coach ever, bro.
Do you
Like,
believe he is the best coach NFL ever? Like,
and
and
I
this
can't
is
argue it, bro.
talking
I
over
can't argue
Tony
it.
Dungy.
It's out of him and Tony Dungy. I can't argue it, bro. It's a hard argument. Bill did what he was supposed to do, and he did it a lot. You know what I'm saying? You seen when they lost Tom and he left, bro. I guess they in the Super Bowl
And they,
now.
they they literally can't. I feel like I
And
mean, but still though, that stretch they had when they had to kind of just rebuild into that new
yeah,
standpoint.
yeah, yeah. Like you can't go wrong. Like you can't deny Bill, bro. It's hard. That's like you can't deny Tom Brady.
Yeah,
Tom Brady is arguably the best quarterback, and he didn't even have to throw deep balls. Like
at all.
we didn't really see him throw a deep ball until they got Randy Moss, bro. Like he's killing you off of 10 to 15 yards.
Yeah,
And that's like people don't realize how hard that is as a quarterback, bro. Because any quarterback can throw the ball down the field and lead your receiver to a one-on-one matchup. To really read a defense and drive a field, bro, like off of 5 to 10 yard passes, that's great, bro. Like that's the example. Like that's what you want in a quarterback, bro.
oh yeah.
So like they should have put Bill in there, man. That's I feel like they did him foul. That's not cool. Too
And
much.
not, I mean, you're not lying at all. I mean, the stats literally prove it. The Super Bowls that he's won, most coaches haven't even been to the Super
I
Bowl.
haven't been.
So it's like you definitely got to think of that. But I do want to kind of ask this question though: with the coaching trades that's been going on, what trade do you believe surprised you? For me, I really think it was the Mike McCarthy to the Steelers. I have no clue why they got rid
I
of
didn't
Mike
even see
Tomlin.
that.
Yeah, Mike McCarthy is the head coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers now.
Oh, why they do that? I don't like that, bro. I don't like that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. When Mike Tomlin left, I think it was more to that, I've seen some people say he was burnt out from it, but I don't think he was burnt out. I think it was kind of he's another coach like he's always kind of had a winning season, bro, but
Yeah,
they only won the championship once, so it's kind of like all right. you winning, but like, are you really winning? You
Yeah.
know, and the team they got, they I had big expectations for their team. You know, even with Aaron Rodgers being 50 years old, he's still a goat.
Yeah.
I I don't know. Is it that's you just kind of messed my head up. I didn't know they hired Mike McCarthy, bro. I don't
And,
like
and,
that at
and it's
all.
crazy too, because it's like whenever I think of Mike Tomlin, I always think of Doc Rivers.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He got
that's
he
yeah,
got the
bro. They one in
job
the
done,
same.
but it's a year by year thing. They're always
Mm-hmm.
either making the playoffs or they're not making it. And when they do make the
Mm-hmm.
playoffs, they're always fumbling at that one moment in the first
At
round
one
or the second
moment.
round.
Yep.
So the wild card or the divisional round. So
Yep. You're
I
not wrong about
definitely
that. That is a perfect take.
did you hear about Harbaugh going to the Giants?
Yeah, I like that. I feel like he could help that organization, bro. The Giants, like, I'm not a I'm a Carolina Panthers fan, but
Mm,
yeah, you know, we got our own issues, but I feel like he could help the Giants turn that team around, bro. They got nice young talent, bro. Like they get Neighbors back after he get healthy.
yeah.
Um, the quarter
Jackson Dart
Jackson
killing
Dart
over
is
there.
cold. Yeah, like Jackson Dart's cold. You got running back what's it? Why am I not uh what's the kid's name out of Arizona State?
Cam Skatibo.
Scatterbo.
Scatabo.
Cam Scatterbo. Like he's a dog, bro. He had a gruesome injury this year, but hopefully he get healthy. And I feel like if they build their O line, they draft some defensive pieces and some linemen, bro, and maybe get one or two more receivers. I feel like the Giants give them a year or two, they'll be up there, bro. You know, like that's one of those organizations. All they really need is a good head coach and like a decent surrounding cast. They don't need that many great players to succeed right now, at least. Like I feel like they got the right young pieces. They just need to keep building on it. And I feel like they hired the right coach for it.
Yeah. And did you hear about Joe Brady getting selected as the head coach for the Bills due to Philip Rivers
Yes.
declining that head coach spot? How you feel about that? With him also saying that he wants to bring a way better version out of Josh Allen.
It might be dangerous, man. That
That's what
that
I
could
was
be very
saying.
dangerous. Because I'm not gonna lie, Josh Allen, I call him the white Cam Newton with an arm, bro. Like Josh Allen is cold, bro. That dude, I felt his pain because this year was the year the Bills were supposed to win the Super Bowl. It was
Oh
it was
yeah.
too open, bro. You don't got to worry about Pat Mahomes, no Lamar. It literally was set in stone. They were handing it to you, bro, and they lost. Like when he was crying, I felt bad for him, bro. I felt for him because like that's one of those things. Like it was almost inevitable, bro. Like I was calling it for weeks. Like man, shoot. As soon as Pat Mahomes went down, I'm all Josh Allen winning. He's winning it all, bro.
Oh yeah.
And you see him go down like that, and it's like, oh, if I was a Bills fan, I would be crying. I'd be crying with you. But I feel
And that's
like
the thing too. I didn't mean to cut you off, but that's
no,
just
you
the
good.
thing too. It's just coaching is getting more skilled to the point where coaches are really gonna make a player or break a player.
Yeah, literally. Like I never realized how like much a good coach can change things. Like even when I played ball, like
Yeah.
after graduating high school and going to college, like seeing different coaching changes and whatnot, I'm like, yo, like if we would have had this coach at Latonia or even y'all, bro, like Arabia, like if
Yeah.
y'all would have had a certain coach at Arabia, 'cause both teams never had bad basketball players.
At all.
Always had good talent, bro. Coaches just wasn't there, bro. We had so much talent on Lathonia's team, and we only have one
Eric.
player go to college. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like Eric, the only one went to college, like actual, like a nice college.
Yeah.
But I feel like my year 2018, bro, we had at least 4 or 5 people that could have went to school, not necessarily like a LSU but they could have went to like a Georgia State, Georgia Tech, like a small D1, a decent D1, bro. And we even had like we were making it to the Final Four, Elite Eight, but we just
Yeah.
couldn't get over that hump, bro. Like that's where coaching came into play. And as far as high school, um, it's kind of I'm tired. I guess I'm shifting, but
Yeah.
uh, I don't really like how the high school is how high school basketball is going now. Like I like that they're getting paid, the highlight tapes, everybody's being able to be seen, but I feel like it's getting away from like actually learning basketball, bro.
Yeah.
It's
And I
like
I fully agree with that.
it's getting away from learning basketball. Like I see a lot of like even pros said like a lot of the kids now that they don't have IQ, and that's another thing we talked about. To go back right quick, we talked about like who's gonna have the best career. That's like we gotta add like whoever works on their basketball IQ and learning the game the most. I feel like that's gonna put them over top of whoever, bro. Like and Caleb Wilson, he might not be brought up as like the top three in the top three right now, but he might end up having the best basketball IQ, and that'll lead him to having the best career.
And
And I,
yeah.
huh,
Well, I
go
ain't
ahead, go
mean to
ahead.
cut you off,
No, you
brother.
good, you
Like,
good.
keep going, brother. Nah, you got an amazing take. Keep
Oh,
going.
nah, and like I just feel like nowadays coaches don't really teach kids, bro. Like now you see coaches, bro. I don't want to teach these kids. I'm about to go recruit this player and pay him to come to this school, and I'm gonna go get this player. And it's like, bro, you got a championship team already.
Yeah.
You just not working with them. You just want people that are already gifted, bro. You want somebody that's been scoring 30 since they were 8, bro. But he can score 30, but does he know how to score his 30 efficiently, bro? Is he taking like 15, 20 shots, you know what I'm saying, and only hitting 8 when you could really work with him and teach him to all right, get to your spots and instead of you going 8 for 19, you're going 10 for 12. You know what I'm saying? Like you're getting your buckets easier. And I feel like that's why I like Darren Peterson so much because you could tell he people worked on him with his IQ, like his shot creating, his shot making. A lot of guys I see, they're just athletic. And it's been like this for a while. They giving out all these stars off of athleticism, bro.
Yeah.
I never really liked it because we see all these 5 stars. They're 5 stars now. Where they at? They get to the league and
Overseas,
where they
G
oversee.
League.
You know what I'm saying, bro? And I feel like that's in order for basketball to get back to what it was. I feel like it got to change at the bottom, bro. It got to change in high school. It got to
And,
change in high school.
and one shout out, I want to give a big shout out to, he may never see this, but if he do, I definitely want to learn Gilbert Arenas because the fact that he put his son in public school to figure out how to get this situated, how
Yeah,
to become efficient, is
yeah.
literally the thing that every high schooler needs. Yes, I definitely get the top players should go to prep. They're
Mm-hmm.
meant to go to that because they have been already playing high level basketball.
Yep.
But to the point where you have a player that's playing high level basketball and he wants to get on his own, I feel like public school is the best way. And let's
The
bring
best
up
way.
Eric, for example. Eric's a perfect example. Definitely, when I played Eric, I was literally focused on how we're gonna stop him. That was
Mm-hmm.
basically our goal. How are we gonna stop Eric to the point where he can't get the game he can get?
Mm-hmm.
And
Because
it's
if
to the
Eric
point
didn't get
where,
off, Lithuania wasn't winning.
yeah,
If Eric didn't get off, Lithuania wasn't winning. And
and
that
that's
like definitely shout out to Eric, bro. That's somebody I grew up with Eric since we was like little kids, bro. Like when I first started playing basketball, Eric was he hit a growth spurt like later on. Eric was tiny, bro. Like I played big on our team, bro. I was like 5. I was probably 5'7", bro. Like I was mud. I had just started hooping. They used to bust my ass in practice, bro. And like from early on, bro, like you seen how good he was. Eric was he always had a handle, bro. And I will never forget. Like I didn't see him until he came to Lithuania. I didn't even know he was coming to Lithuania. He showed up and I told him, bro, like you gonna eventually by the time when it's all said and done, like this like that team gonna be yours, bro. And sure enough, like the team ended up being his. And he's another like he worked, bro. He worked.
worse.
I feel like he hasn't gotten a real shot, where he at. But if I want him to keep at it, bro. I want to
Yeah.
see him in the league. Like you're not finding too many, bro. The dude can fly, he can
Oh
shoot.
yeah.
Like
And And that goes with too, because last time I talked to Eric, I think he was playing for UA. No, he just getting ready to transition. I think he's now playing for Windy City Bulls. But
Yeah.
last time I talked to him, and I was just trying to compare the highlights, like led his team to an NCAA tournament for a low major D1 school. UAB
Yeah,
wasn't
bro.
really known for basketball.
People don't even know about UAB for real, man.
Nobody knows about UAB. The Blazers, nobody knows about them. But
Not at
it's
all.
like you said, the work he put in and day out definitely proved the point, because when we played them, he had 32 against us the first time. We 32 against us the first time. We lost. We didn't lose crazy. I think we lost by like 8 that
Yeah,
game.
y'all never got blown out by La Tony. It was always a good
Oh,
game.
I don't know. 11th grade year, I can't say that. When I tore my ACL, I think we had the worst record ever in the
Wait,
cab.
my
I think
senior year. Wait,
we were like
you
6
graduated
and
19?
14.
You graduated 2019?
2020. So I
2020?
graduated with Eric.
Okay. Yeah, so all right, your junior year, I was gone. I don't think I went to the game when they played them. When y'all
Yeah.
played them, your
We
junior
got
year,
out
I was in
behind.
school.
Busted. We had to worry about Tub, and that's another
Yeah.
person we got to
Yeah.
get into. We had to worry about. I
Yeah.
had to guard Tub, so
Oh, that's
me having to guard
nasty.
Tub, somebody that's that big, 6'6", about I think over 300. It's like I gotta guard him, but then again, it's like
And he moving.
he moving too. That's the thing. He's moving too. But definitely, I want to definitely Eric. I know Eric definitely put that work in, and I know that it's gonna all pay off. Because I even told him that keep working. It's gonna pay off.
Yeah,
Because even when we play the game, he'll be like, "Yeah, I may go rapping." Like he'll just probably do his little joke in there. I may go rapping. Like, no, like we all know you're not going rap. We all know this is
get to the league,
actually
bro.
meant for you. Like it's a lot of people.
Bro.
It's a lot of people from the cab you can't say are right now playing in the G League, an NBA affiliate association. Like that's the highest I feel like anybody from the Cavs been in. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
I mean, definitely shout out to Fat. He definitely did this thing for Louisiana. Yeah. Shout out to KD doing this thing for Auburn, and then he went to
George Mason.
George Mason,
yeah.
So I think he's overseas now, but he definitely did this thing. Also, Eugene Brown did his thing. So I definitely want to give big shout. LJ Cryer, definitely another player. So I definitely Cryer, but I think his name.
You too young for Al-Tariq, bro? For Al-Tariq Gilbert?
Oh no, I know Al-Tariq. 2016 Al-Tariq. Before I even went to high school, I was in middle school watching Al-Tariq at Miller Grove.
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna
Coach
lie,
White
to this day. Yeah, bro. Like till this day, man. That's one person I'll brag about to anybody, bro. Like I remember when I got to 6th grade, he was the point guard at Latonia. He was in 8th grade. And they won a championship, bro. That was my first time seeing him hoop, and he was cold thin, bro. And I literally that's who really got me to start liking basketball, bro. Like I always had my pops. Like I get out of school, I'm like, yo, Dad, can we go to Miller Grove game? I went to damn near every Miller Grove game when they had their little championship spurt, bro. Him, Keith, like I could damn near name at least 5 players from the team, bro. Like,
oh yeah,
I used to be in awe, bro, and that was one person like. He did everything, man. My boy went McDonald's All-American, Jordan Brand Classic.
Yeah.
Injuries kind of messed him up. Or they definitely messed him up.
Definitely. He was going to kill at UConn. I ain't going to sit here and not say. He was going to kill at UConn.
That's when UConn was running with the small guards, bro. They was like, you had Shabazz Napier coming out. You had
Kemba Walker.
Kemba Walker, bro. I can't even think of the other kid. Trey Burke went to Michigan. But, like, that was around that time period, bro. And I feel like his injuries kind of just got in the way. Because Al-Tariq, bro, he was one of the ones, bro. Like, I tell people to this day, like, that man got the best handles I've ever seen. I got to see it up close and personal. Like, when I was leaving Arabia my freshman year, I was supposed to go to Miller Grove. I played summer league with him. And, bro, you know it's bad when, like, I'm at the summer league game, I'm on the team, but I'm really a fan. Like, I'm just really trying to watch Reek, bro. And I'm like, yo, like, this man is cold, bro. Like, he's going to be running the league one day. And to see how it all played out, I mean, he's playing overseas, but, like, that's one person, bro. I still want to see him in the league, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I still want to see him get there.
I feel like Al-Tariq had a big impact for a lot of guards because I feel like when I see KD play, I see that Al-Tariq instinct because at the end of the day, and we talk about I ain't gonna even talk about Tony Parker. That's gonna be for another day. We can get to Tony. I'm not talking about the guard Tony Parker. I'm talking about Miller Grove Tony Parker. But we can get that to another day. But just out Tariq's game and his physique, bro, being in a class with players such as Jason Tatum, being in a class with players such as Lonzo Ball, like
bro,
he literally killed and destroyed. You feel me? Like I was even a fan of Al Tariq, but when he got that injury in UConn, that definitely had a lot of setbacks. But I feel like injuries are also something you can come back from. I mean, we've seen the greats definitely came back from injuries. Paul George messed up his knee, came back and still killed. He had an MVP caliber season in 2019. People don't realize that. You also got Russell Westbrook.
Sleep on that OKC team.
And it's just like
he did. I forgot about that. He did.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
KD injured himself 2015 and 2019. He still came to kill and dominate. Jamal Murray got out the beginning of the season with an ACL injury. Now he's most likely about to get his first All-Star nod. So I definitely feel like injuries is a big part of the game, but then again, it's how you heal and how you redevelop on it. So I want to definitely shout out to Al Tariq, man. Definitely a killer. And I believe that he's definitely gonna have his time he's gonna have a chance. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, he's still killing overseas. I've been watching him overseas, still killing. So shout out to him. I'm gonna definitely get into these NFL honor predictions, brother. So I know I'm probably gonna just kind of give my list first, and I'm gonna definitely get your list. So offensive rookie of the year. I feel like Emeka Egbuka may win it, but I believe that T. McMillan for the Panthers.
For Panthers, yeah.
I feel like he has been the best offensive rookie. Definitely helped Bryce Young definitely get into that wild card spot. I feel like the defensive rookie of the year should be Carson Schwarzenegger for the Cleveland Browns. Definitely playing amazing. He racked up 111 tackles in 14 weeks. That's the most for any Browns rookie since 1999, I believe. I believe the offensive player of the year is going to be Jackson Smith-Njigba. Took his team to the Super Bowl, doing great numbers that people can't really have. He's having a historical season for Seattle and across the board.
Very true.
If and I believe Jonathan Taylor would have had that spot if Daniel Jones didn't get injured.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that derailed their whole season. They were doing so good, bro. I feel bad. They was doing so good, bro.
And this is with a Sauce Gardner believing that he can lead the Jets to the Colts and help them.
Bro.
That whole list is crazy. Defensive player of the year, I already know Myles Garrett is going to be that only person for me. Definitely what he did at the end of the season.
That's a given.
Most sacks NFL history. I believe that the comeback offensive player of the year is Dak Prescott. Had an amazing season.
Oh, you got Dak?
Yeah, I feel like I got Dak. He threw 3,600, and I'm not even a Cowboys fan. Trust me, I'm an Eagles fan. I'm a brotherly love type of dude. So
I'm a Cowboys hater, man.
Till I die. But I believe Carson Wentz had 3,637 yards, 26 TDs. So he was number one for yards this year, and then he was tied second for TDs. He threw 10 interceptions, which is great. Tied 76 for that many interceptions. And his QB rating was a 73.4, brother.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. I can't even argue that. I can't argue that.
Yeah. And coach of the year, I believe, will be Mike Vrabel, just because of what he's done for New England, leading them to that number one spot. I always been hearing, New England had a weak record this year. Not weak record, but weak teams this year. They didn't really play nobody. At the end of the day, bro, to lead a team to the Super Bowl, a team
and nobody had them in any. They didn't even have them in the playoffs for it.
No, at all.
Nobody seen that coming.
And I'm not gonna lie, my MVP. People may say Matthew Stafford, but I'm going Drake May. Drake May, I believe, has been having an amazing season, led his team to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And I would see why people say Matthew Stafford just because of what he's done this year. He had a monster year. I'm not going to sit here and say Matthew Stafford.
He did. He solidified himself in the top 5 all-time quarterback.
Oh, yeah. Top 5 all-time quarterback. But I believe Drake May will have that.
Drake May definitely deserve it. I'm with you on that. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm rolling. I'm rolling with that. Yeah, I like that take. I
So
like
I
that take.
definitely feel that those NFL honors. Who you got? Who you got? Like who you got as your
All right,
offensive year? Do you think?
so MVP, I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna go Drake May. Now, offensive player of the year, I gotta go Christian McCaffrey, bro.
Christian
Christian
McCaffrey? That's
McCaffrey,
a first.
yeah, bro, he damn near. Like I'm a Panthers fan, but McCaffrey damn near did everything for the 49ers, bro. He
And
carried
that's
that
what I
offense,
heard too.
bro.
I've seen it too when they
Yeah,
played us. I didn't even cut you off, but when they played us, bro, every time he had the ball, it kind of frustrated me not knowing that our
yeah,
D line
bro.
could stop him, but I couldn't really do nothing at the end of the day because
Yeah, bro.
he's a monster player.
He's a cold running back, like cold white running back, bro. Not to bring race into it, but that's a cold white boy, dude. Like Chris, I got to give it to Christian McCaffrey, Miles Garrett, Defensive Player of the Year. That's not even. I don't think there's an argument from anybody about that. Um, Coach of the Year, Mike Vrabel for from the Patriots for sure. Offensive Rookie, I'm gonna definitely go Teodoro McMillan.
Mm,
Um,
that's a nice one.
in defensive,
And I believe
yeah,
it's gonna be 50-50 between him and
yeah,
Ekbuka because Ekbuka had an amazing year as a rookie. And again, McMillan
he
had a
did,
crazy year too, man.
he
And I
did.
was really expecting what's his name? You know the wide receiver from that you guys picked up from Colorado.
Jimmy Horn,
That's who I
Jr.
was
Yeah,
really expecting to, you know what I'm saying, have that
yeah, ball
uplift.
out.
But
They didn't
McMillan
use
was
him that
really
much.
unexpected.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree. And then the first defensive rookie, I got Schwarzenegger. I got him
Hmm.
as well, man. I don't think it wasn't too many rookies even close to where he was. I feel like that's another given, bro.
Yeah.
That's another given. And even that Brown, I hope the Browns turn that organization around, man. They got some talent, bro. Cleveland Browns got some talent.
So
I
how
don't
do
know
you
they
feel like? So I ain't even cut you off, but
you
I do
good.
want to ask a question before you finish off that though. How do you feel they will be next season now that they know that Shedeur Sanders is the QB1 that they want to have this season? Do you feel like he
Mm,
gonna have the season that people are expecting him to have? Because he played decent
yeah, play decent.
last couple games.
Yeah. So with that, I think if Cleveland goes into the draft and they actually because if they go in the draft, bro, and they start drafting like randoms as I call it, like people if they start drafting off of names instead of like what they need, they might not be as good. But
Yeah.
I feel like if they rebuild their O line, bro, and get some better receivers. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. They receivers drop a lot of passes. Jerry Judy, love him to death, bro. But Jerry Judy kinda
I feel like he
he
fell
not
off.
playing team ball, but yeah, bro. It's never his fault in his eyes, bro. I feel like they definitely gotta draft more linemen, get some more receivers. Who you know who their running back is?
They're running. Hmm.
Let me look
Mm,
this up
I mean,
real quick.
I could see real quick. Hold on, I could check real quick. The Browns running back. Let me search it up real quick. That Quinshawn Judkins.
Oh yeah, okay. So he's called yeah. So see, they don't even need another running back, bro. I like if they get an O line, I think they'll be decent. Their defense is there. Their defense is nice, bro. You got Miles Garrett, Schwarzenegger. I believe they still got Denzel Ward. He one of the top
Yeah,
corners in the league, in my opinion. Um, you draft the O line because that's really all Shador need, bro. You even see in college he didn't have an O line, bro, and he was still
at all.
putting up the numbers he put up. The Colorado O line damn near looked like Lithonia JV mixed with Arabian Mountain, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they get an O line. My bad, they draft the O line, and I think I'm not gonna say they're gonna like make a playoff run, but I think they at least win 8 or 9 games next year.
Mm.
I can see it. I can see it. You know,
And
Shador
I
already he
do
got pro
respect that.
training. He's like he's a poised quarterback, bro. I feel like he can make some better decisions, but I also can't say he wasn't making the right decisions because he didn't have time to really gel with his receivers and gel with his team. because that is a real thing when it comes to football. If you don't have that chemistry with your receivers, y'all not gonna be successful.
Mm. And so who you believe won Coach of the Year this year? You think it's also going?
Yeah, it's gonna be Mike Vrabel.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. What he doing with that New England team, bro. You can't not give it to him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy too because I was also thinking of Seahawks head coach, but then again, it's like I really didn't expect the Patriots. I was really
Yeah,
expecting the Eagles,
yeah, me
even
too.
the 49ers, or even the
Yeah.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers to
hmm
make a run
I
for
thought
it.
Tampa Bay was gonna go to the Super Bowl for sure.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay started off hot. I'm not sure what happened. They had a lot of injuries. But they definitely. I'm like, that's my girl's favorite team. She'll be making a face. They definitely like kind of had they got stagnant toward the end of the year. But Tampa Bay, the way they started, if they can start off that way next year and stay healthy, they can definitely make it. Because Baker Mayfield, for almost half the
Shout out to
season, that
Baker
was the league MVP.
Mayfield,
Yeah. Oh yeah. OU alumni. Yeah. That
OU
that was the league
alumni.
MVP.
And it's crazy too because every time I'm going to class, I always see that Baker Mayfield trophy, Baker Mayfield statue. I'm like, wow.
You got a statue out there?
Baker Mayfield got his
What?
own statue out here. I'm gonna
That's
end up when I
crazy.
when I go outside after the podcast. I'm gonna send a picture to you.
That's tough. I never knew that. He the only one?
Nah, Kyler Murray also got one
Kyler
too.
Murray.
So it's
Okay.
basically all the Heisman's.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, you got some lineage, bro. You know that's where my family from, bro. My pops coming up, bro. He used to try to make me an OU fan, bro. I had so much OU merch. He used to have me watching all the old highlights from the 80s and 90s, bro. Talking about watching can't even really see it looked pixelated, bro. See the footage for real, man. And when I seen you was down there, I was like, oh yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Oh yeah.
That's tough.
So and it's crazy, bro. I chose it because it was a big school. Not gonna lie. I mean, Oklahoma's definitely known to a lot of alumni. Even
Yeah,
if we go out the other side, Austin Reeves came to Oklahoma. Trey Young came to Oklahoma. Buddy Hield played for Oklahoma. So definitely a lot of talent that played here. And then again, I also realized that they're just amazing with their whole school program. So definitely shout out
for
to
sure.
Oklahoma. And I'm happy that I chose this school and they accepted me.
For sure.
So I'm gonna definitely get these years out. NBA. I know we ain't been talking about it. We're going to get some NBA in. How you feel about the PG situation? I'm just asking.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I seen I did not expect that. I was at work when it popped up on Threads, and I thought it was like fake. Like I thought, cause I think he had just dropped like yeah, like a 38-point game or something, or
Yeah.
something around there,
Yeah, against the
and
Bucks.
against the Bucks, yeah. And then like 2 days later, I seen that, and I was like, nah, I did not seen it was real. I I want to know what he was using, cause in my opinion, bro, like. I feel like yeah, you could use steroid. Like you shouldn't use steroids, but I feel like if you're on that, I don't think that makes you a better basketball player. You know what I'm saying? Like that's more so just your strength and like you're not getting tired. But that's not about to make you go dunk a basketball better.
Yeah.
That's not about you know what I'm saying? Like you're not crossing people up because
360.
you're on steroids, bro. So it's like when they come to that, I feel like they like well he got to spend 25 games. I feel like that's kind of over exaggerated, bro.
Yeah.
They suspended people with worse for less, So
Oh,
I
yeah.
I'm not really
OJ
rolling with it.
Mayo's banned right now. Let's
Yeah,
not,
you know what I'm
we can
saying?
forget that.
Yeah, like I'm not really rolling with that, bro. I feel like they kind of wanted to make an example out of PG.
And definitely PG has came and apologized. He definitely said that mental health was a big reason for this, and he's
Mhm.
definitely trying to seek treatment right now.
Yeah,
So he made a mistake of taking the proper medications, and he takes full responsibility to the Sixers organization. And he apologized. So I mean, definitely players also nobody's perfect. I mean, we all get this. Like we don't have Dennis Rodman skip
hmm
a game to go to Vegas and literally live his
yeah,
life.
bro.
We didn't
Man,
have
skip the game to go to a WWE match, bro.
you feel me? He skipped the game literally to do that. Like we done seen many other players mess up into the point where Kyrie Irving, anti-Semitic.
hmm
We done seen a lot of other players mess up. We done got players who affected their careers as a whole, and I feel like nobody's perfect. PG definitely a veteran all-star player, probably one of the greatest players to ever play at that small forward position. A young PG.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Definitely what he
For
did
sure.
for Indiana, taking
Yeah.
a prime LeBron, D Wade, Chris
They was
Bosh.
giving us the run for our money, and I'm a Heat fan, bro. And I can tell you right now, like I used to be scared watching that series every time we had to see them.
Because it was crazy. Nobody wasn't really seeing Roy Hibbert or George Hill or even
Man,
David West kind of like
David
had an
West.
impact, like
They
how
had
PG
Lance
should have
Stevenson
impact.
coming off the bench going crazy.
Oh,
Like Lance
that was a
Stevenson, that's
different
how he got
story.
big, bro. Like, man, that team, that Indiana team was crazy for like just as long as the Miami Heat team was crazy. The only problem was they had to play the Miami Heat. If
Yeah,
the Heat didn't get assembled, bro, the Pacers will have a few championships, if I'm
yeah.
being honest.
And
They'll
I
have
feel
one or two.
and I feel like definitely PG definitely. I mean, mental health is a big thing. You can't forget PG messed up his leg at a USA
Yeah,
camp.
bad,
He had to
bad.
go. He was out for about almost a year to 2 years.
Hmm.
He couldn't play the same
Yeah,
way. Like his leg probably feels different. I mean, definitely injuries will slow you down. Even with me, like when I tore my ACL, I can't even like hoop the same way I hoop no more. It's like,
for
oh, I
my
can't play
patella, bro,
soccer
I
the
feel
same way I
you.
play no more.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I
the same
definitely
way.
feel, yeah, I definitely feel injuries are a big thing to it, brother. And I feel like PG will come back from this. I mean, he will.
Yeah,
He's expected to return late February to early March. So he definitely will realize what he did was a mistake, and he definitely is gonna correct it.
yeah.
So I
And
definitely,
I look at it like, shoot, he got time off to even go work on his game even more,
yeah,
come back even better.
yeah. So how you feel about the Giannis trade deadlines? A lot of people are saying Giannis gonna go to the Miami Heat. How are you? How you gonna feel about
Man,
that?
I ain't gonna lie, I love it, bro. But I seen uh one of the NBA insiders, they were saying he liked Miami, but he didn't want to go to Miami because of how Pat Riley is. I
Mm,
guess because Giannis is like a family person, he doesn't like to like Pat Riley kind of run like a tight ship over there, and
yeah,
he kind of runs the players. Whereas Milwaukee, like Giannis running that organization, like yo, if I want to go see my family, I'm gonna go see my family. Whereas Pat Riley, he kind of not going for that. So I feel like if they get him, it's gonna have to be some compromising done. But I'll love it if we do get him. Like I would not be mad at that, bro.
do
But
you feel like Giannis deserves the same treatment D Wade had going to Miami, just with him winning a championship in Milwaukee?
nah,
And what?
you got to come win in Miami first. Shoot,
Mm,
we didn't have people come down there, well, not that many people, but we didn't have you. You got to win. You got to win with us first. Like it's gonna be close. Like they're not gonna just treat him like any other player for sure. But you gotta come working, bro. Miami one of those teams. Like everybody hear about it. Like you go to Miami, you better start like you might want to go to a boxing gym and start
yeah.
fighting and doing all that before you come down. Uh, so I feel like if we did get Giannis, it's definitely gonna be a complete change. I feel like that he'll bring our team from uh, what's our season right now? Remember, I don't even we took it's
Yeah, ain't gonna lie, that will be crazy. I mean, we seen Kawhi go to Toronto for a year, definitely helped them win the championship. I believe
yeah.
if Giannis, I feel like that is the perfect place for Giannis to go, just because the front court for Miami, I feel like can improve better.
Hmm.
Definitely with Bam Adebayo not having the year everybody expected him to have, a
Yeah.
young Khalil Ware that can learn a lot
A lot
from
from
a veteran
Giannis.
player as Giannis.
Yeah.
And then they have Andrew Wiggins, who is a great player
Hmm.
at his position. He will
He's
play his
cold.
role
He's
as an
cold.
exact instinct. So I
Yeah.
definitely feel that's like a great place for him. I definitely feel that Giannis needs to go to a place where a front court is needed. The
Hmm.
Warriors are trying to get him. I believe they're still aiming to get him. They're trying to release a lot of people. I believe they
Yeah, I
will release
know.
Draymond Green if they have to,
Yeah.
just because
I
of
don't
the
see it
past.
working though, man.
I don't see it working either.
I don't see it working.
I
Like
don't,
I feel like it sounds good on paper, but if you look at the reality of it, Giannis needs the ball in his hands. Steph does too. I'm not gonna say it can't work. I don't see it working, but it could work. Whereas to like Steph would have to play more off ball. Giannis would have to drive and kick, drive and create. But as far as say they do keep Draymond, that's going to hinder their offense because now
Yeah,
you got two players that can't shoot. That
yeah,
the paint is crowded, it's clogged
yeah.
up. You
And
know,
I feel
so
and I feel like you said with that take earlier, they both need the ball in their hands. Somebody's gonna have to take a sacrifice. We've seen it with LeBron and Kyrie.
hmm
Kyrie had to take that sacrifice. Not saying Kyrie had his moments. Kyrie can literally come in that moment and say, "Hey, I can do this, and I'm gonna do it." We
yeah,
done seen Kawhi Leonard and Paul George have to take a sacrifice. Who's gonna have the ball more? Even it's with the Kings right now when you have DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine. I feel like
Levine and
two
Westbrook.
all dominant players won't work
Yeah,
in that situation.
yeah,
It hasn't worked even with Kobe finally realizing that he's the ball dominant player as
hmm
well. It didn't work in their
hmm
favor because they ended up losing to Tim Duncan, where they
yep,
realized that Tim Duncan is literally the ball dominant player. You
yep.
have Tony Parker, a supporting cast, they remind me of the Nuggets today. And I say this
That's a good
because
take. That's a good take.
and I say this because Jokic and Tim Duncan are literally the same player, except Jokic is more unselfish to the point where
hmm
Jokic will find players and he won't mind hitting those players. Tim
hmm
Duncan is a player that will kill you in the post, that will kill you
Yeah,
in the mid range. And if you double team him, you'll regret it because he has scorers and Tony
everywhere.
Parker, Manu Ginobili,
Ginobili.
has
Yep.
shooters, and Steven Jackson,
hmm
Bruce Bowen. Like you can't get any bigger than that. And then
And they
adding
all
Kawhi
shooting.
Leonard
They
to
all
that
got
year,
clips.
that last year, Tim Duncan won his championship with Kawhi
Yeah,
Leonard. That was
yeah,
literally the set stone that they needed, and to
yeah. It
making
was.
Kawhi that star player that he is.
It was.
So I
Kawhi
definitely,
literally went from nobody to somebody.
yeah, in a minute. So I definitely feel that ball dominant players can't work together, even with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, them being so unselfish. If Steph Curry gonna have the ball dominant, Klay Thompson
Mhm.
gonna play his role like you said earlier.
Exactly.
Same thing with Giannis and Drew Holiday and Chris Middleton. Giannis is the ball dominant player, but
Yeah.
if Giannis needs a player to definitely get that bucket, it's gonna be Chris Middleton. But
hmm
two players can't really. People are gonna have to take sacrifices. It's gonna be games
Yeah.
where if Giannis and Steph were playing, Steph is gonna have to be that player to win the game. Giannis is gonna have
hmm
to kind of play his role.
hmm
And with Giannis averaging 30 points a game, that's gonna be hard. You're dropping down a high percentage of your
That's what I'm saying. You going from taking what 20, 25 shots to 15 to 17 shots. You cause
yeah.
Steph gonna get his, bro.
Yeah.
Steph still shooting them Steph shots. So it's like Giannis might come down with his hand up, but Steph looking for that three because that's what Steph do. And that's where it's like it could kind of be how it's gonna get how it is in New York with Cat right now. Cat not getting the ball. Cat don't want to play in New York right now.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like it's a lot of factors. You know, even I know for a minute they were saying New York was trying to get Giannis, and that's another team. I don't think that would work at all.
I don't believe that would work at
Jalen
all.
Brunson hold the ball damn near the whole shot clock. So
And they,
you you not getting he not gonna have near as many shots as he because as soon as he does get the ball, he's gonna shoot the ball. But you also gotta like look at all their role players, the other guys like they're coming in,
and
they trying to get their money too. You know,
yeah,
so I feel like if he went to Miami, I feel like that'll be good because it's, he's the start. He's gonna go and be the starter. Like you said, like Bam, we got Bam, but Bam not having the breakout year we need Bam to have. But I feel like if Bam had Giannis, that'll open up more for Bam. And I also feel like Miami kind of limits Bam because Bam Adebayo is cold. But
yeah,
they try to play him
cold.
too much like a big, where
But he's
Bam can
really,
play like Braun.
yeah,
If I'm being honest, like
he's
Bam
six
can play
nine.
like yeah, like he can shoot, he can dribble. Like he's not a he great defender, but they don't give him free reign in Miami. So I feel like if they kind of change, if Miami changed up their offense, the scheme of things, because they don't have they don't have a star point guard, which is great if Giannis does go there. Whoever the point is, they're giving you the ball.
Yeah,
They're telling them to give you the ball. You don't have Andrew Wiggins. You got Jamie Jaquez, Hale Larson. Those guys, like you got good pieces around you that are role players. Like they know they know like all right, I'm not taking 15 shots a game. So you bring Giannis in there. Giannis get his little double double, and he could Giannis probably could average 7 assists in Miami
oh
just
yeah,
off of people are gonna double him as he drives. And Giannis is a good pass. He's an underrated passer.
oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he drives, and you got shooters. They got shooters.
So so like if that trade was to happen, who would you think they'll give up for Giannis? Think they're giving out Tyler Hero, Norman Powell,
Yeah,
Lonzo?
yeah. I think they definitely give up Tyler Hero. Um,
And I think Tyler Hero is from. I think he's from up
He's
there,
from
like
Milwaukee
near there.
too.
Yeah,
So
he's from
it
up
low
there.
key
So
makes a lot of sense to me
yeah,
for some
send him
reason.
home. I feel like he kind of ran his course with Miami too, and I like Tyler Hero, but I feel like he kind of need to go somewhere else. And the way Giannis really wants to go, I feel like we wouldn't have to give up too many players because Giannis doesn't want to be there. But they're not gonna take anything. So they're definitely gonna give up Tyler Hero. They already said they're not trading Jamie Jaquez, and
Mm.
I want to say they said Khalil Ware. They said those two are untouchable. Um, so
it's probably Tyler Hero. Give up a few draft picks, future draft picks. I would keep whatever pick we got this year. Um,
Because I believe Norman Powell's playing amazing right now. For
Norman
him,
Powell is playing amazing. He another person. They talking about he might be an all-star. He could get that all-star
another
nod.
player that could get that All Star nod, especially with Giannis
Yeah,
being injured. So it's going
yeah,
to be a replacement.
yeah. 'Cause he's cold. He can't. I didn't even when we first got him. I was sleep on it, bro. I was like, this. But he been balling, bro.
Yeah.
I call it like that's the bow-legged Bohemian, bro. I kind of like, dude is a bucket, man. I'm not gonna lie. He doing this thing down there. I like Norman Powell. That's another person. Like I didn't even think of him. They get Giannis, bro. That's Miami goes from the eighth seed to at least top five, bro. Top
Yeah.
or top six. Like that's a defensive team right there, bro. We got Davion. Well, if they do trade for Giannis, they probably trade Davion Mitchell.
Yeah.
He'll
That's
probably
another
go a
player,
hero.
great defensive player.
Yeah,
We,
bro. Yeah.
that's a Baylor player right there. If that.
Mm-hmm. It's a few ways. It's a few ways that can go, bro. He killed us. Lithuania played him my 10th grade year, bro. He killed us in the final four, bro.
He
Like,
he went to Peachtree Ridge, didn't he?
nah. He went to Liberty County.
Mm.
Liberty County, bro. And like when I say dude was built like a running back in high school. But when I say this dude was jumping out of the gym, bro, like I'll never forget it. He got a break and he took the break, bro. He windmilled and I swear his head was like at the rim, bro. Like it was crazy. And right then and I was like, bro, this nigga gonna be cold, bro. Like
Yeah.
he's tough. Like showed enough, bro. He ended up in the league, and I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, you was one of them ones. He's cold, bro.
So yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Definitely shout out to that whole Miami Heat team. If Giannis does get traded, that would be great for the Miami Heat. All stars. So we already kind of figured all star reserves are coming tomorrow, or we are gonna expect that. We talk about that on Tuesday. But I do got a question. Do you think LeBron James is gonna be an all star this year?
No,
Why you say that? You
I
don't
feel
think
like
he's
he
gonna get the nod?
should. He should. No, I think he should for sure. He should. But bro, the way this year been like playing out, bro, it looked to me like they kind of somebody up top. They not fucking with Bron, bro.
Yeah.
They not fucking with Bron, bro. Like, and I'm not a Bron fan, but I give credit where credit due, bro.
Yeah.
Something going on, bro. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because he coming to an end, bro. They trying to make it push him out and make him want to leave earlier, bro. But it's been a lot of negative talk towards Bron or negative propaganda to Bron this year, bro. I feel like you can't name 10 players better than LeBron James right now,
You
in my
can't.
opinion. You
Well,
can't. Okay, you may be okay. Let me say
I
that.
I I I can,
You
but I can't
can.
name 15 players better than
Yeah,
Bron.
you can't name. Yeah, okay, yeah. We could go with that. We could go with that for sure. You can't name 15 players better than Brown right now. So I feel like if he don't get in there, bro, it's gonna be something political. Like even I seen the All Star starters, bro. How is Steph Curry starting over Anthony Edwards?
Yeah.
Like, that right there is nuts to me, bro. And all like shout out to Steph, but Anthony Edwards numbers are crazy, bro.
Crazy. Averaging 29.3, number five
Yeah,
in
come
scoring.
on, bro. Come on, bro. And you not even an all-star starter. Like he's carrying the Timberwolves, dog.
Yeah.
Like that's him and Randall's team, bro. Like there's no way he doesn't start in the All-Star game. That's why I feel like the All-Star game is getting kind of washed out, man. Like it's sad to say. Even I try watching it every year, bro, and I kind of just get disappointed. But
So how do you feel about the format this year? USA versus World. Do you feel like they could have just kept it at the Eastern Western or
Yeah, I mean, so I'm not gonna say I don't like it because we haven't seen it yet, so I don't know how it'll play out. But I kind of like feel like it's when they changed it to that, since they changed it to, it's kind of limited, bro, because it's like you only got so many good foreign players, bro. So you know what foreign players are gonna make it,
yeah?
but it's so many good American players. But it's like, okay, well, they have a world team, so it's only so many spots on this USA team or whatever. I feel like that's where it kind of like gets jacked up, bro. Because hey, Michael Porter Jr. been in Brooklyn putting up numbers.
Man, amazing.
But they not even trying to get my man's All-Star. Like, what you look like a real 2K player this year, bro?
And it reminds me of last year too, because if you would have looked at LaMelo's balls numbers,
Yeah.
you would have probably been like, that was a crazy snub. But then again, coaches always vote for those reserves, and they're gonna always go by records. That's why they'll award Derek White over LaMelo Ball, just because of how the Celtics are that high. They'll give Chet Holmgren, you know what I'm saying, the All-Star nod over players such as James Harden, who may make the All-Star, who may not. But
that's another one, bro. If he don't make it, bro, it's politics, bro.
Yeah.
James Harden, like, damn near. I don't know if Kawhi has played enough games, but him and Kawhi been putting up crazy numbers, bro.
Crazy numbers.
Like they've been
helping
putting up
that
crazy
team
numbers.
It was last with the Kings. Now they're 10th.
Exactly, bro. Like come on, man. Like stuff like that. That's where it get kind of sketchy, bro. It get kind of tricky going into the All-Star, bro. That's why I kind of, if I was a NBA exec, like, bro, I had to stay away from it. It's too political. It's too political. Because there's no way, like, James Harden still killing, bro. People try to write this man off. James Harden been going crazy. Like, he another person. They still try to push out the negative propaganda about him, but they really can't do that as much now because he's been producing. Kawhi Leonard, too. Like, we don't see him play all the time. But Kawhi Leonard does play. He produces.
And that's 100% true. I can't do nothing but agree with that, just because of the game that they've been playing, knowing that they don't have players such as Bradley Beal, Brook Lopez, and Ibaka Zubac aren't really having the best years that you can really expect. Cam Christie, him being young, still learning on how to develop with it. John Collins also not having the best year that you can really expect. And they have players such as Bogdan Bogdanovic, players that's Chris Dunn, players that's still playing their role, but as them being as old in their age, we all remember Kawhi Leonard being that defensive stopper, dropping 27, 28 a game for the Spurs. We all remember James Harden, 40-point triple-doubles. Like, I literally remember waking up. Yeah, I literally remember waking up and seeing a whole list of the stats James Harden had every game, and they were just 35 points or better with a triple-double or a high-scoring
50-point triple doubles
or a high assist game.
Yeah.
I definitely respect the fact that they are doing what they're doing over there in Los Angeles. Also, shout out to Ty Lue. I definitely feel like the only negative thing about that is they don't have Chris Paul, just because of the influence that Chris Paul could have gave to the young players and the players now, with him having that much experience, him taking the team. We've seen Chris Paul go to Oklahoma and take them to the playoffs their first year. We've seen Chris Paul help develop Wemby them into them now being the 3rd seed in the West. Now they're gonna definitely make the playoffs this year. We've seen Chris Paul go to the Suns, take them to a championship.
Yeah,
you feel me? We've seen all of this from Chris Paul. We've seen him change the whole Clippers organization. So I feel like it was very disrespectful to let him go, especially what he did for that organization
and the way they did it. The way they went about it.
And it's just like that organization being known as Blake Griffin's team at that time, but Blake Griffin really wouldn't be the player he is today without Chris Paul. DeAndre Jordan
would be no
really
Lob City
without Chris Paul.
Yeah, bro.
Blake Griffin was a monster at Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
He was a dog.
Straight dog.
He was a dog.
But we also got to think they're named the Lob Brothers. But who was throwing the lobs? I mean,
I was
Jamal
gonna
Murray
say
was,
there's no Lob City without Chris Paul. Jamal Crawford was
a big part of that too. You feel me? But
yeah,
Chris
he's
Paul
scoring the ball though.
Oh yeah, but Chris Paul was definitely that big aspect in it. And when he left the Hornets and took that risk to go to, he could have played with Kobe. I feel like if he would have played with Kobe, that would have been an easy championship over Steve Nash. Because when Steve Nash went over there, it was kind of like Steve Nash was slowing down to the point he already had his prime days playing for Phoenix. We see what he did with Dallas, but I believe that Chris Paul, what he did for the Clippers, bro, has to be researched. Because at the end of the day, the Clippers weren't even a playoff team. They were known with Chris Kaman, Elton Brand, players that you really didn't know. And they were really just either going to the first round or not making the playoffs. Because you already know back in the day, it was top 8. It was never a play-in. It was like either you get that top 8 spot or you're not going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
So definitely, and him keeping the Clippers at a high standings, bro, I definitely just want to give praise to Chris Paul. Even though he never won a ring, it's a lot of players who haven't won rings that they consider great, such as Jerry West, such as John Stockton, such as Karl Malone. Like, we definitely have to put Chris Paul in that list.
I'm glad you said that about the rings too. I feel like in today's day, bro, people gotta stop trying to like strip greatness or say somebody not that great if they don't have a ring.
Yeah.
Because if that's the case, bro, they'll have a one-on-one league to where you can go win the championship. Like, you could be the best player and not win a championship.
Yeah.
Because it ain't like you can't score every point. You can't guard every position on the floor. You can't control what plays your coach runs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't control every aspect of the game. Like, people try to say Kobe did, LeBron. They really didn't, bro. They had good supporting cast who allowed them to rock out.
And that's a big part. Like, if your supporting cast isn't there to help you win a championship, bro, it's over with. Because every team that won a championship had a supporting cast that everybody knew of.
Yep.
So I definitely want to give a shout out to that one too as well. Last take for the day. I do want to get your mid-season awards for the NBA. So I do want to get your MVP, your Rookie of the Year, your defensive player of the year. I definitely want to also get your Coach of the Year and Most Improved Player of the Year and Clutch Player of the Year, because that is also now an award today. So who do you think is your MVP right now? For mid-season, you've been watching it. All-Star break finish. Who you believe is not All-Star, but MVP of this season right now?
I ain't gonna lie, I got Shea going again, bro.
Yeah.
Shea damn near like averaging. I believe he averages 30 some points a game, bro. He not even playing the fourth quarter. They got the number 1 record in the league, if I'm not mistaken. So I gotta go with Shea. Rookie of the Year. I gotta see where Rookie's at top right now.
And while you look that up, I do want to add on, man. Shea is doing this without a Jalen Williams that is still handling injuries. Isaiah Hartenstein that's still handling injuries. Aaron Wiggins that handle injuries here and there. We have Alex Caruso who's also handling injuries. Cason Wallace who's also handling injuries. So that starting support team that he had that helped win him a championship, Shea is literally leading his team. 38-11, number 1 team. I know they could have broke the record, but at the end of the day, what he's doing, bro, is literally breaking off the charts. And the fact that he's going against another MVP is going to solidify his name as one of the all-time greats. So I definitely also have Shea as my MVP as well. I do feel like if Shea do slip up, Luka Doncic will get that.
Yeah, Luka right there.
Luka is literally second because Jokic was second, but due to Jokic injury, I feel like Jokic fall third. And then we also have Wemby is fourth, and I have Cade Cunningham.
Cade
Cunningham round out that top 5 list.
Yeah.
I believe that Luka can definitely hit that here and there, and for most likely get that MVP just based on how he plays his second half. And Austin Reeves is back. So that makes it even more scarier for the Lakers because they're right now 5th, 1 game, I think 0.5 behind the Rockets.
0.5, yep.
Yeah, so
and that's a cold backcourt, bro.
Yeah.
That's the coldest white backcourt we didn't seen in a long time. I ain't shoot. The closest thing we had to that was Steph and Clay, bro. And they black, bro. They just light skinned, bro.
Oh yeah.
Them
Oh
boys
yeah.
killing. I'm not gonna lie. Shoot, Austin Reeves went to OU too, I think.
He went to OU, transferred to OU.
Yeah. But yeah, so I got Shea, defensive player of the year. Chet Holmgren up there. I'll probably go Chet. Probably Chet.
I may have to disagree with you on that one.
Yeah.
I think it's our first disagree all day today. I gotta go Wemby. I can't sit here and lie. Wemby is still playing the way he's playing. If he stays healthy, don't get me wrong, Chet Holmgren is literally right there with him. With Evan Mobley being injured, he definitely kind of fell off that list. But I feel like this is a Chet and Wemby type of year. And I feel like Wemby does have that up on him a little bit.
True.
Based on how
he for sure got the ups on it. Yeah.
I feel like just based on how he's been playing, not saying Chet Holmgren is an amazing defender. He's definitely going to be on that defensive first team this year. But I feel like Wemby definitely goes into that list. Even Scotty Barnes, another player who's been playing.
Scotty Barnes, Scotty Barnes.
He definitely goes into that defensive player of the year candidacy too with me. So I think it's gonna be Wemby, Chet, and Scotty Barnes definitely trying to fight that out. But I feel like Wemby will have the ups on that.
I can see that.
Don't get me wrong though. Chet Holmgren was a great answer though. I feel like if Wemby don't win, it's got to be Chet.
It's got to be Chet. Yeah,
it's got to be Chet.
Nah, you right though. It damn near is neck and neck. It damn between both of them. It definitely neck and neck. Rookie of the year, Cooper Flag. Yeah. I feel like they gonna give it to Cooper Flag. He averaging 20 right now.
But I feel like Knuppel
can
change that up though.
Yeah, for sure.
He can change that.
I was unfamiliar with bro's game. I watched some of his highlights the other day, bro. He's a bucket. That dude got a strap, bro. Like he got a clip for real.
And the thing is, I ain't because but the thing is, the game that he transcribed from college is literally the same way he plays now. He's
same way,
downs.
Yeah.
So you already know the screen's gonna come. He's gonna catch and shoot. He is third right now for most 3-pointers made in the NBA today. So you're telling me that Steph Curry, Donovan Mitchell, Knuppel.
Yeah, bro. That is crazy.
Right?
Yeah, that is crazy. Nah, I ain't like he might pull it off, bro. He might pull it off. Especially Jason Kidd moving. I think he just moved Cooper Flag back to the one.
Point.
So yeah, so Knuppel definitely might get it because Cooper Flag, he not gonna be successful at the one. Bro. He not a point, bro.
And I feel like with Knuppel and Cooper Flag is definitely gonna go on that second half. With now Kyrie Irving starting to get ready to come back. AD's most likely gonna come back.
Yeah.
So I
think
feel
he got like 2 weeks left till he come back from his broken hand.
Yeah, AD has 2 weeks left, and Kyrie's about to come back from that ACL tear. So I feel like with those aspects, Cooper Flag can definitely make or break the player he is right now. I'm not saying that he's an amazing and outstanding player. He has years to come in the NBA where he's going to be one of the all-time greats. But this year, I just feel like Knuppel is just doing it all, especially with him being low drafted, not that higher than Coop, but he wasn't drafted low at all. He was still a first rounder.
Yeah, I think he went 4.
He went 4, so he went to the top 5 list. So definitely, I want to give a shout to him, especially with players such as Brandon Miller and LaMelo Ball. They have a playmaker, a slasher, and a shooter, and I feel like those are the 3 things that the Hornets need. And they're all.
And Miles Bridges been going crazy too.
Miles Bridges has been going crazy as well. Shout out to Musa Diabaté as well.
Yeah,
also been hooping. But I can agree with that. I can agree. Cooper Flag is gonna be the rookie of the year this year, but Knuppel, that's gonna be a close race.
Yeah, it is.
So who you got as your most improved?
Denny Avdia out of Portland. I gotta go Denny Avdia out of Portland. Buddy been killing. I didn't even know Buddy had all that in his bag, bro. He damn near played like one of us.
Yeah.
He damn near played like one of us, bro. He's cold. I like Denny Avdia. I don't think Portland that bad either.
I think they're 9th. They should be 9th.
Oh, never mind. They are pretty bad. Okay,
but they're still doing good.
They can make it though. They can make it. Yeah,
they can make it.
That's playing. Yeah, they can make it.
And this is without a Dame Lillard This
Yeah.
is a Drew Holiday
They got
that's playing
Drew Holiday.
back-to-back games where he's
Shaden
probably
Sharp.
standing out. Shaden Sharp is another great player off that team. Donovan Clingan.
So yeah. They got potential over there. I like Danny Ivey
Tumani
for most
Kamara.
improved though. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I definitely feel that's a great answer, too. If Denny doesn't win it, I believe it will go to Keontae George. Just based on how he's been having a career
balling.
year at Utah.
He damn near all-star for real, bro.
Yeah.
damn
near. And it's crazy because most people were expecting Lauri Markkinen to have that upset. But the fact
I think they need to get rid of him.
Yeah.
That's not take for another day.
That'll take for another day. Because they definitely into that rebuild mode. But
I didn't get Pace Bailey that team, bro.
Oh, yeah. I definitely feel like Keontae George is definitely doing his thing. So I want to give a big shout out to him, man. But Denny is my most improved as well. Definitely having an all-star year this year. Coach of the year.
Coach of the year. I feel like it's if OKC keep up what they doing is I'm not sure what their coach's name is.
Mark Daigneault.
Yeah, it's probably gonna go to him if they end up with. Well,
I feel like go to JB Bickerstaff.
JB who?
The Pistons.
You know Pistons.
They number one.
He's the coach of Cleveland, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. It's probably making that between them two. He probably will win it though, just simply off of the fact the Pistons running the East right now.
Oh yeah.
Okay. He was running the West last year, so yeah, he definitely probably win it. I kind of want him to win it. See a black coach win it.
Oh yeah.
It's not a bad look. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. They killing. Cade killing.
Man,
that whole team decent. That team gel together real. Like they work together really well. That's not a bad thing.
And I feel like they definitely made Jalen Duren the player he is today. Because when he was in Memphis, he wasn't really physical like how he is now playing for Detroit. He definitely reminds me of Ben Wallace. Definitely grabbing every rebound, Andre Drummond. So he's definitely keeping that Pistons culture alive. And I feel like he's playing amazing with the pick and roll, especially with one of the smartest IQ players in Cade Cunningham. They got Tobias Harris, definitely a 3-and-D type of player. Asar Thompson definitely playing his part. And then the role players are the big thing. Karis LeVert, Duncan Robinson. You got Isaiah Stewart. You got Marcus Sasser, Ron Holland, Willis Reed.
Yeah, bro. And they got the undrafted guard, dude with the dreads that they picked up. I don't even know if they still playing, but I know he had a little stretch at the beginning of the year. He was going crazy.
I know exactly what you're talking about. So definitely.
He might win that joint, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
they fuck around and go to the finals this year.
But they on top of a Knicks team that has Mike Brown coaching them, Jalen Brunson also having an MVP type of season.
Yeah,
the Celtics without Jason Tatum, which will be scary, but we're gonna say that for another take.
Yeah,
we're gonna say that for Tuesday. I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably bring that back up Tuesday. How you feel about Jason Tatum about the return? But definitely, he's definitely having a great year coaching that team with a lot of young players. And I feel like the Pistons are gonna definitely bring noise to Detroit back again. I feel like they're gonna win a championship in the next 5 years. I just feel like Detroit definitely has that up and skills up to them.
And they got their whole city behind them for real.
Oh yeah,
I can see that too.
Yeah, shout out to Detroit. Last one. Who do you think is the clutch player of the year and why?
Brunson probably gonna win it again, bro. Brunson, you can say what you want about him. He had a ball in his hands a lot, but he got the ball in his hands a lot for a reason. And I feel like he's consistently been a player. Like you can count on Brunson to hit the last second shot, or even just hit the last. Be consistent in the last minutes of a game. You can't deny him. Like the dude's small as hell, but he's doing what he wants to. Like Bronson damn near on not necessarily a Kyrie level of how it looks, but as far as getting his shot off and getting to his spots, Bronson, he's top tier. I gotta go Jalen Brunson.
I love Jalen Brunson, don't get me wrong. Villanova Wildcat, but I'm gonna have to go Jaylen Brown just because of how whenever Jaylen Brown gets the ball, is literally having to lead into a double team. I've seen
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown score clutch moments where I'm thinking the other team will win, but it's just Jaylen Brown out of nowhere scoring the bucket. And I feel like he's doing this without his also star player into Jason Tatum. He's definitely doing a lot, averaging. Jaylen Brown is third. No, he's fourth for scoring. Jaylen Brown's averaging
Really?
29.4.
Oh yeah.
Man, he's having a career year this year. So I feel like Jaylen Brown is definitely my clutch player of the year just because of people really not expecting him to do this without Jason Tatum. But then again, he's doing it with a purpose and he's doing it like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Like he's doing
That's
it
for
like
sure.
this is just another day in the office. I'm gonna do this again. Like it's crazy. So I definitely want to give a shout out Jalen Brunson and Jaylen Brown. Definitely the two Jalen's killing out there. We're gonna wrap it up today. Ain't gonna lie, great topics today. We'll be back on Tuesday. Definitely get into more topics and discussions about that. Hopefully, same time. If not, then we'll probably schedule for it later. Definitely want to give y'all a shout out to Zoe. Definitely coming out here. Definitely giving his take. Zoe will be back next week. I will also be back next week. So definitely shout out to everybody that's gonna be watching this video. And we want to definitely thank y'all again for
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We Talk Fast podcast. Y'all have a great Sunday. Definitely watch the games today. A lot of NBA games today. Definitely watch the MLB off-season picks coming in. So we'll definitely get into that as well next week as well. And definitely look out for the NBA All-Stars that's coming out at 6 Eastern Standard Time today. We Talk Facts. Haji here.
So
So
we out.
we out.